multiple choice questions on this is my January mock paper 1 multiple choice questions. Question 1, which atom has the greatest first ionization energy? So what you would need to do for this kind of question is look in the periodic table, and I can see that it's definitely not going to be neon, because neon is lower down the group than helium by 1, and you should know first, my volume on, yeah, first ionization energy decreases down the group. So just by using your general trends, you should be able to eliminate 1 if not 2. Obviously not 3 because then you'd find the answer. So we can eliminate that. Then I'm left with hydrogen, helium, and lithium. Now lithium, hydrogen, helium is the answer is going to be, because helium is 1 higher than lithium, it's not going to be lithium. Helium, noble gas structure, and group, the noble gases, group 0, and you can see you've got hydrogen here and then you've got helium here. So which one is it? I also know first ionization energy increases across a period, therefore the answer is going to be B, helium. Question 8 was empirical formula of hydrocarbon contains 90% copper by mass, 90% copper by mass. So therefore hydrocarbon atom compound that contains atoms of hydrogen and carbon only. Therefore it's got 10% of hydrogen. Now if I work out the moles, carbon, hydrogen, the mass divided by the MR, the mass divided by the MR, I get 10 here to 90 divided by 12, 7.5. I want the empirical formula, but before I even do that, I divide by smaller ratio, 7.5, 7.5. So I get 1 to 10 divided by 7.5, 4 over 3. Simplest whole number ratio, then I times by 3 and I get 3 to 4. And that is C3H4, therefore the answer is C. Question 8C. Question 9, which sample of liquid has the greatest volume? Milligrams to grams, I divide by 1000. I'm going to need that for this. So greatest volume, we're going to use density is mass over volume, times by volume divided by density. Volume is equal to mass divided by density. So in this case, the volume is going to be the mass in grams, so 0.500 divided by 0.63. In this case, it's going to be 0.650 divided by 0.80. In this case, it's just going to be 1.20, so already in grams, divided by 1.33. And in this case, it's going to be 1.30 divided by 1.48. Density is mass over volume. Volume is mass divided by density. Just work them out, and then whichever one is the biggest number got the greatest volume. So I get 0.7936, 0.8125. Obviously I don't want to put all the figures down for part A. For part B that was all the figures, but for part A that was not all the figures, but 4 significant figures should be fine. 1.20 divided by 1.33, 0.9023, 1.30 divided by 1.48, 0.87837. The answer is C. That's the biggest volume, greatest volume. Question 10. When driving a car, a legal limit for ethanol is 80 milligrams per 100 centimeters cubed of blood. What is this concentration? So first thing I'd have to do is moles. Well, moles is mass, so I need to convert the milligrams to to grams, so I need to divide by 1000. So it's going to be 80 times by 10 to the power minus 3, aka 80 divided by 1000 divided by the mR. And then I know moles is also concentration times by volume. I want the concentration equals the number of moles, 80 times by 10 to the power minus 3 divided by 46 divided by the volume, 100, but I want that in moles per dm minus cubed times by 10 to the power minus 3, because I want my final answer moles per dm minus cubed. 8.0 times by 10 to the power minus 3 divided by 46 divided by 100 times by 10 to the power minus 3. I should get 1.74 times by 10. Okay, I've clearly done something. Maybe I just put it in the calculator wrong. .74 times by 10 to the power minus 3. The answer is no, not that. 1.74 is 80 times by 10 to the power minus 3. Yeah, not 8.0 divided by 100 times by 10 to the power minus 3. Yeah, 1.74 times by 10 to the power minus 2. The answer is B. And then question 11. An atom in which the number of protons is greater than the number of neutrons. So first thing I'll do is look at the periodic table, fill in the number of protons for each one. So for U, it is 92. Lithium, it's 3. Helium, 2. Hydrogen is 1. Now I'd work out the number of neutrons. 234 minus 92, 142. That's the number of neutrons. The number of protons is 92. Is 92 greater than 142? No, it's not. So it's not A. B, I get 3 protons. I've also got 3 neutrons. So it's not greater than, it's equal to the number of neutrons. C, I've got 2 protons, 1 neutron, because 3 minus 2 is 1. And therefore the number of protons is greater than the number of neutrons. So the answer is C. And for D, it's just going to be 1 proton, and that's 1 neutron. 2 minus 1 is 1. And that is the end of the multiple choice questions.